Broadway's longest-running musical makes its way to BYU's theater department. Reporter Alexis Flake takes us backstage to see how BYU puts on Phantom of the Opera.
What would it be like to perform an iconic musical to sold-out crowds at BYU? That's what the student cast of Phantom of the Opera is about to find out.
I'm so grateful to be playing this part. I never thought I would. I never thought I was good enough. But I've worked hard, and we're opening in a week, and I think I'm ready. And it's been a challenge, but it's been worth it, and hopefully it'll pay off.
Opening week is a rush of dress rehearsals and putting final touches on the set. The show's production stage manager, Danny Wright, showed me around the set of what she says is the biggest production the theater department has put on so far.
We have our amazing chandelier, which that's one of the most famous elements of Phantom of the Opera, which does some neat things as well. It starts out crashed on the stage.
Motorized boats and massive elephants also hide behind the stage curtains. If you look up, you may see something else hidden from the untrained theatrical eye.
We have a lot of, since it's kind of a dark show, we have a lot of spotlights that we'll do we'll have the dark look to it, but since we still have to see the performers, we have a lot of spotlight work, and I think we have either 5 or 6 spot operators for this show, and 2 of them will actually sit for the entire show up in those chairs, and so they'll just live up there for the duration of the show.
If you make your way downstairs beneath the stage, you'll find students from various majors around campus coming together to put on the show. But before they can get on the stage, they've got to transform into their characters. Costume designers say they made nearly 400 pieces of ornate period clothing for the musical, and now nearly a year after they began sewing, it's all about to pay off. This show uses more than 24 wigs for its cast, but the biggest wig of all is Carlotta's. It's more than 2 feet tall on its own, but it's very lightweight because it's made of chicken wire and batting and plenty of interesting decorations. All members of the cast wear stage makeup, and the most recognizable is the Phantom's. His makeup artists and fellow students gave themselves 2.5 hours to apply his mask tonight. The Phantom's character and appearance may seem frightening and give the musical a darker element, but the cast says audience members of all ages can still enjoy the show.
In my opinion, it does appeal to probably all audiences. There's not many people I've met who don't like Phantom of the Opera, even if they're not really into musical theatre.
Phantom of the Opera runs in the de Young Concert Hall until February 2nd. If you want more information on the show, visit arts.byu.edu. Alexis Flake, BYU Weekly.